Hello and welcome to Thalric Plays Darkest Dungeon. The following episode was recorded during one of my live streams on Twitch, so without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Okay. Gather 3 medicines is not that useful. Another blasphemous vial? Probably not. We could use a sacrificial cauldron, but we do have better stuff for that already, I think. I would like a 90% explore, I think. But we can't really have that, so I have to make some choices again. So we probably want to go into the wield, and we don't have the recovery charm yet, so I think that's a decent choice. But let me check something real quick again. Wield is what again? Okay, so bleed is good here. So this is once again not really ideal. So who do we bring here? Probably Campion. Can she? Yeah. That's okay, and we can actually work her stun in there maybe as well. And the lunge. And she's good in the wield anyways. So that might be okay. We can put her here. And then I can Shadow Fade back and lunge forward. So move around those skills. But I do need somebody in 4th. And Blight is just horrible here. So maybe we'll take Venoir. But she's also not really good there. So I think we're going with Giscard again to get rid of her stress, since we are bringing a Jester. It's probably something good. I do need... If I get a good mission here, I'm going to do that. But I think right now this is probably our best bet, and we need to make progress in the wield for our next boss encounter. So let's do that. They are already pretty upgraded. But we definitely need her. Need some skills with her. So I'm not going to go completely in there with those skills. It's just too expensive right now. And I think everybody else is looking okay as well. Could spend more money, but I don't want to. And these could already be expensive enough if I go for those. I think I'm definitely going to go for the... Let's go for the defensive upgrades on both of them. It's okay, that's already expensive enough. But... Dark Run? Yeah, why not? We do have a Jester. I think that's okay. Let's try this for the first time ever. We're going in dark. So I'm nervous about that, but also kind of excited. So we'll go with the Moon Ring and a Moon Cloak. It's all the increased stress here. I don't have that Tambourine yet, no. So I do want another Moon Cloak, I believe. Although maybe we want that on somebody else. Nah. Let's see. Nah, these are just not worth it. Let's go for something else. Let's give him... Healing received Stress healed plus stress. Yeah, let's go with an Ancestor Scroll. Maybe, so we have... I could go with something scouting related, but I think maybe just a little bit more stress relief could be good. We do have nothing else. Maybe more speed and dodge with the Feather Crystal? You know what, let's go with the Book of Sanity. Just reduce the stress a little bit of what this is happening here. So do I have anything that would make that bad for these guys? She's actually looking really good. Nah, all of that is looking pretty okay, I guess. So, not necessarily ideal because I do need to gather medicines, which means I won't have that much space or inventory space. But aside from that, I should still take one torch in case we need it. And I will maybe stack up on food a bit more. Well, let's not overdo it. Let's just keep it like this. As always. Maybe some bandages. Do I really need bandages there? Let me check again. Okay, yeah, they can be helpful. Let's still keep it like this. Okay. So, I'm going in dark. Hooray! First time I've ever done that. So let's check this again. I've got a moon ring on him for increased damage and accuracy. We've got a moon ring and a moon cloak here. We've got a moon cloak here. So just the overall dodge on these two guys should be really good. I do need to switch her skills around still though. Did I get her the lunge? I think I did. Yeah, it's lunge 3. So I think we are going to get rid of the toxin trickery for now, and I'm going to go with the lunge instead. And then we will embark. A little bit worried, because it's the first time I've ever done this, at least from the start and completely. But let's just see how it will work out. At least that layout is fairly decent. There's not too much backtracking.
Must be recovered.
And so we will just... Okay, that was my torch. I accidentally activated it. I pressed the wrong button.
A glint of gold.
So we start things off right away with some stuff here, and then we've got a battle. Okay. With a blighted giant. So I'm already questioning how we want to approach this. We probably want to try and kill the dog fairly quickly. And with that, we pretty much can. What's the stun chance here? 119, and it's a buff as well. So that's pretty nice. So we can kill the dog. So let's kill the dog. So we only have the blighted giant left, which is annoying enough. Can't really do too much here, so we might as well just try to deal damage. Okay, that did not work. My stun chance against this thing is not that good, but I think I'm still going to try. Okay, it actually worked. It was 49%, I think. But still okay. That's a really good thing. I really like the Grave Robber. It's been working out really well for us. And I should probably just get rid of some starting stress here already, so that we're staying as low as possible. So far we haven't taken any damage, but that's going to change soon, I'm pretty sure. Let's mark ourselves for the riposte. I don't know if he's going to attack us. Oh, he's attacking everybody actually. Is that a shuffle? Yeah, but a shuffle is actually okay here. I think I'm going to try and lunge. That's a lot of damage. It's going to move me in first. It's going to allow her to heal. Or she probably could have done that before already. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. Either way, we'll Dirk stab. So his move is actually not a big issue. And even he can move forward with the rampart, which is what we're going to do. Okay, he resisted the stun. Maybe I should have killed him, or tried to kill him with a crush. That probably would have been better. And of course I didn't take any anti-venom. And I did take the skill off of her that would help us reduce or remove that. So that wasn't the smartest thing to do, but oh well. Nothing I can do about that now, of course.
So too will resistance.
Thank you. But for our first encounter, this was okay, I think. And as long as I keep getting the scout, and I just know what's coming or what's lying ahead, it doesn't help us too much, as long as it's not traps, of course, when there's only one path and I can't really avoid what I do. So for the mummified remains, we need bandages. Nice. Not that much money, but the deeds are really good. And actually, I think I would like to eat a bunch of food on her. We did find some, so we should be the right call to make. Old tree. Let me check that as well again. Anti-venom. Or I would have a chance to blight myself, maybe. So we're... well... okay. If I had gotten blighted, we either would have just lived with it or switched on her skill again and just seen if we maybe could have removed that before it runs out. Something. I don't know. Probably would not have happened. Okay. That's fine. I do think I might want to deal some damage here instead of going for stress relief right now. So I do need to activate a riposte. Of course I'm getting rabies, but we can remove that. That is nice. We can heal him of that right away. At least ideally. Oh, so she can't lunge here, so we actually do need the Shadow Stab or his Dirk Stab to make that happen. So let's try to kill this one before it does anything. Did not work, unfortunately. But that's still okay, and we can... I probably should heal and not do anything else. So you're setting up a riposte. I can't kill her without a crit. So let's try to kill this thing first. That works. Embrace the dark. That sounds like something stress related, but it didn't do anything. He bled out. So as long as this guy, okay, he goes for it. So does Rapid Rush deal more damage against marked targets, which is why they only attack these two? Or is that not how that works? That's the big question. Yeah, thanks, Carson. It's definitely, it feels more stressful, that's for sure. Not sure if it's going to turn out a lot more stressful in the end, but right now at least I'm feeling the pressure.
Continually onslaught.
But we're still very early, so we'll see, And I mean, I did gather all those trinkets for dark runs on purpose, so I might as well use them, I guess. So, oh, he actually can't do anything from here. Well, Dirk Stab, I guess. I do need to remember that he can't stress heal from there, unfortunately.
Give them no quarter.
But that still worked out pretty well. And we're making good progress so far. Okay, there's our first obstacle.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Eat a little bit more food. So a dark run with an antiquarian would probably be the most profitable, but I didn't think I could fit her in here. Okay, that's the first medicine, I guess. Oh, we were surprised. That's not nice. probably want to lunge and just kill this thing. I didn't know it dealt that much damage, so that was a bit of a waste of his attack, but it's okay. So she can still group heal from here, which is fine, so we're going to do that. Because 3 of us can actually use that. And then we're guarding her, so I'm, at least for now, not going to move him. Did I forget to open something? Okay, I'm going to go back Alku in a moment, sorry. You can see all the stress here. It's more stress, the monsters gain accuracy and damage, and there's a bigger chance of us getting surprised. So there's a bunch of bad stuff associated with that. I think that's pretty good, because it's going to move her back so that you can do more, and he can now move forward. And maybe next round to actually do something useful again. Did I forget to open the casket in there? I'm going to go back, and if there's nothing there, I'm going to be confused. But I think there is something there. Hey, we actually stunned. So let's just deal damage. Yeah, let's do this. That way she can lunge in a moment. There we go. That's a crit. Holy crap. That was really good. But I can't really Dirk stab with him, so we'll just reduce stress. He's still got a stun debuff, so go for more damage, I guess. And he's probably going to get his attack through. Yeah, I can't kill him, so I might as well go for a group heal. So now it's his turn. Tree branch, smackdown. Ow! That's half our health. About, at least. Not completely, but almost. I'd really like a little heal here if possible. Issue with that is if I do that, he's going to get another attack, so we really can't, so I need to kill him.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
If I had stunned him, or the order would have been different, we could have maybe done that. So I do... what do I want to get rid of? Probably just take these. And we also just need to make more room for that, so...
For a task well performed.
Guess the bandages. Oh yeah, there's the curio. Let's just go back real quick and take care of that. I'm sorry. Okay, there's our second quest location, so we only need one more afterwards. So casket, it's slightly ajar. Do I need to do anything with the ancient coffin? It could give me something bad, so I'm not completely happy about that. But chances are we're going to get something good. So let's do that on Danville, I think. Okay, just nothing. I knew I would. That's, of course, what needed to happen now. If I hadn't forgotten it, or if I had that. You know what I mean. I went back there and it didn't do anything. At least I didn't lose any torchlight because we have no torch to begin with. So that wasn't that bad. Okay, I've got 2 more shovels. That should be okay. Probably. Hey, more torches. And the only reason I'm keeping a torch here is for the off chance of a Shambler altar, for example. Or there's maybe one other curio where you actually need one. But yeah, so the journal page needs to go for now, unfortunately. So we still need to check this room in case there is a curio there.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
So now it's probably the torches. Yeah, that's also true. these two. I didn't notice that they were in the wrong order still. Because they still work there. Oh, I should have dumped off the food. I didn't see the extra food. That was dumb. I thought if I dumped the food off and then I camp and we run into a hunger tile, that's bad. I didn't see the food here, so I would have kept the torches. I mean, it's still okay. Let's actually go for a battle pellet now. I could try to stun, but I think I'd much rather try to kill one of the guys in the back. Not getting too lucky there, unfortunately, right now. That's a double bleed for 4 right now. So she's just going to heal herself. Yeah, probably the best to just take him down. Would have actually killed the other one as well. Ow. Hey, we've got a shuffle again. If only I had finale, I could move him back. But it's probably still okay. So, as long as we can do something with him in the front. So do I want to Shadow Fade? Probably not. I think we probably want to kill this thing first. Yeah. Did I? I'm just a bit confused right now. All around. But I had food down here that I didn't notice, and I don't know. I'm just confused right now. Don't listen to me. Just watch me play here, I guess. Let's see me not screw up, hopefully. That's all you can hope for. Ow. How about you deal a little bit less damage? I actually am okay with her doing that. Or with him doing that, because now I can lunge. And that once again crits like a truck. Holy crap, is that a lot of damage. I can't move him back, because if I do that, it keeps her from being able to single heal, because she can't do that from back there. And we do need that right now. So he can't really do anything again. So we're going... Oh, I could have moved 2. That was a bit... That was too hasty there.
How quickly the tide turns.
Hey, we're getting on stress here. Probably can try to Shadow Fade. Okay, did not work. But we couldn't have done much with him out of that position anyways. So I'm okay with all of that. Not my ideal setup right now, but at least I can finally move him forward again and do stuff with him, even though we don't get the stun, unfortunately. I mean, his resistances are really good, so with the ones that I have right now, it's just not enough. Could I just please get in a position where I can actually do stuff with him again? That would be kind of nice. Let's guard him, and we might get attacked again, but I do want to heal him. So, let's risk, or we are going to get attacked again there. Okay, on him, that's not that bad. He does have more hit points, and he can overall just take the damage more. And I can do a little bit of stress healing as well. Ideally, I'm going to get to heal again, but probably not. Let's try this. If I get a stun, okay, don't. I'm still going to heal. We do still have our guy in front. Our man-at-arms. That's the word. There we go.
The beast, the greater the glory.
Hey, James, and Happy New Year, yeah. So far, it's okay. It's my first dog run, by the way.
Precipitates
Unlock Strongbox. Let's open it. So, what now? We do get a scout. So I can't really afford to dump that off, so we're just going to ignore the torch as much as I would like to take one. And we do have to heal him fairly soon. Also a question of when I want to camp, but I think not yet. After this battle, probably. I think that might be a good halfway point to do that. And let's just hope that I don't kill him. I found one so far out of 4 missions or something like that, so my average is going down. Probably because you weren't here for too long a while. Oh boy, I've been waiting for these guys. They are highly annoying. So, here I need to be careful with the marked. And I think a bleed might actually be really nice, especially if I crit with it. So for all the dodge that I have and all the extra protection, I feel like I'm not getting too much out of that right now. Okay, thank you. That was exactly what we needed, so that's 1 down. Yeah, last stream was a little bit of overkill in terms of secret rooms. I think it might actually have been more than 4. It was 10 missions overall, something like that, and I think I found 5 or 6 at least. So the heal is pretty much set. That's for sure. And do we maybe want to guard here instead of something else? Probably. Let's guard her for now. Yep, that works. So you go ahead and mark him. I might want to set up a riposte now because he's already marked and he will get attacked in all likelihood. So we can't hit the guy in the back, unfortunately. Stress relief is probably not that much worth it. Because of his protection, stacking a bleed here doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. But yeah, this okay, lunge can't attack the back row either, so this guy's going to take well. She can attack him as well though, so we're going to do that, but that's a dodge. So how about you don't? And I really forgot to bring anti-venoms for all the blight. It's not that big of an issue yet, but yeah, they're stacking everything on us right now. So there you go, I've marked myself. You happy? But as long as they keep attacking him, that's pretty okay. At least I will get my ripostes like that. I will have to heal him again though, so I can't attack the guy in the back again. She will have to do that alone, but if he dies, that's fine.
Faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, you were missed, buddy. It was only half as much fun to find the secret rooms without you there complaining that I don't leave enough for you. So I missed that, so let's hope that I find one now, shall we? Doesn't that sound like a good idea? Oh, there we go. Crit heal. It's been a while since I've seen one of those.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Well, and I'm actually, by now I'm moved completely out of the apprentice level dungeons. We are into all veteran level dungeons, so the level 3 and, yeah, level 3 pretty much, not level 3 and up. It's just level 3. But we've killed some bosses already, 2 today so far, if I remember correctly. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Success so clearly in view.
So what do I dump off for that? Let's see about the scout. Let's see. James coming in, reveal a secret room. Okay, didn't. That's a shame. I can't really afford to dump anything here, I feel like. Probably the jade for the emerald, but that's about it. Can't really take the citrine. We do need the shovel in case of another obstacle, but let's move to this room and then I'm going to camp. Yeah, that's true. You were the first level 4 guy. And I did just run past that, so I really shouldn't go backwards. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm never going to take that, but really, what the hell? A Martyr's Seal. Plus 75% damage at death's door, plus 9%. What? What is that thing? That is pretty cool. Gotta take that because that's worth a lot of money if I sell it. But still. Yeah, let's assume that I just run into one more hunger tile. And then we will probably... I do need the money more right now, I feel like. So we're going to do this. That is such a weird trinket. I've never seen that before. Scout? Aw. So there's the quest location. So that's where we need to go. So right now we are going to camp. And I think to keep it a little bit safer, we are just going to go with full and not with feast. So first of all, he's got rabies, so we can use her snuff box. Didn't she have that? Didn't I check that? Ah, I thought she had that. Okay, so we can't remove that. That's a shame. I thought she had that. Maybe I took the wrong one. I did something here that was unexpected. Either way, it's okay. Let's just buff everybody up, I guess. So that's pretty much it. So nighttime ambush, maybe?
The
Nope.
way is lit.
And then we need to get rid of the torchlight again.
Require only the strength to follow it.
So do I go left first now, or do we go right first towards the quest location? We probably go right towards the quest location first, shall we? That sounds like a you problem. Really? Every time she's at death's door? That's not good. Okay, so what do we do here? I think it might actually be not the worst thing to try something like this. Dirk Stab here, which allows her to lunge. Can try to kill her, that works, okay. So she can lunge, which is a pretty decent amount of damage at least. Minimal damage though this time around, apparently. Don't we need to heal, so we'll go with this one. Okay, and then I can Shadow Fate. Okay, resisted, but it's a really big dodge buff, so her dodge is through the roof. She really should not be hit right now. That sounds pretty unfortunate, James. So how far into your campaign are you, by the way? I should probably try to stun him, shouldn't I? My chances still aren't that good. Yeah, he's resisting too much. We should have just dealt damage there instead. I've got a 29.5% crit chance with her now, by the way. So how about I crit? That would be kind of nice. Is that enough? I think he's going to bleed out. Yep, bye-bye.
Death by inches.
Okay, so that's okay though still, isn't it? But it can get only worse. Well, day 13 is already pretty good, so did somebody die already? I know I'm still waiting for my first death, luckily, so... but they can happen fairly early. Oh, hey Rob, you're in here as well. And hey, how are you? And Happy New Year to you too, of course. Okay, so what do I dump off now? Probably the citrine again. I mean, 4 should be okay. It's just that I still haven't completed the game, as you all know, but I've just watched so much on it that I'm pretty sure at what I'm doing by now, so as long as I don't screw up horrendously, it's a lot more difficult to lose somebody. But I know that you guys are, I think, still learning about a lot more, if I remember correctly. So, Dirk Step, try and kill one. Thank you.
Executed with impunity.
And then I can lunge to try and crit this thing again. Nope. The crits are decidedly absent right now. I think 6 to 13 could be enough. There we go. One more, so only the ghoul left once again. And he's gonna howl. So that's stress, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of stress. So I know what the Jester is going to do. Yeah, I mean it's a roguelike, Rob. So it's built along suffering and all that stuff. Of course, it's just what these games do. Permanent death and all that fun stuff. Oh, thank you. All the dodges. That's better. So maybe just get lucky on a crit heal? Nope. That heal really wasn't that necessary, but we're going to kill her anyways with the other two that can do stuff. So I thought maybe getting a crit heal here could have gotten some stress relief. But he's dead, so it's fine. A Book of Rage that I can't take.
Push on to the task's end.
Also not that good. But I'd really like to take these. Maybe. But we really can't afford to. The problem is if I get these, but that's 2, which is already the same value. It's pretty much the same, and I do need the money still more right now, so we're going to dump all of this. Not sure that's the right call, to be honest, but it's what we're going with, and I'm very happy that I didn't drop off the food, because that was the only other alternative there.
A fortune.
Oh, hello.
To be spent.
So now we're pretty much set, and I'm just going to assume that's something that can backfire, that I'm going to find more money, and that will be worth more than the 500 gold emeralds, because it stacks higher. So let's just hope for that. And that's an heirloom chest, also a bit of an issue, because I really don't have rooms for any more heirlooms. So we'll see. Okay, there's the crit, finally.
The slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, so I think a riposte here would be really good, because these two do attack everybody very often. So just getting the riposte, all just him, is also perfectly fine. I have 2 men-at-arms, don't I? Yeah, I think so. But the party compositions are really important, and that's also why I still sometimes look up what the resistances are in some of the dungeons, because it's just better to know that, because you don't want to take a bleeding composition into the ruins, of course, because the undead can't really bleed and all that stuff, and the cove as well. Because of the fish scales, they are bleed resistance, but they're blight if you can get blighted easier, all that stuff. It's really useful to know. And like here in the wheel, the bleed is just much better, which is why she doesn't have her blight skill, but he still does have a bleed skill. And yeah, all of that pretty much. Just do that. Crit him to death, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much the best thing. I just learned a lot from watching others play. And now I'm finally actually playing all of it myself. Okay, so with the emerald we would have gone up to 1,000, so this is not worth it yet. But we'll get there maybe. Let's see about this. By the way, Scout? Do I hear a pling?
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We don't hear a pling, so it's just more fights and stuff. And can I afford to take anything else here? Possibly not, so we are still going to dump those, unfortunately. But I'm still going to keep going because I would like to get a little bit more money. The Warrens. Yeah, the Warrens is fun. I think actually the Cove is supposed to be hardest, if I remember correctly. I'm not completely sure on that, so don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case. So how did your Dismas die? Probably, okay, she is dead. Okay, she's going to bleed out. Bye-bye. But the fight against these guys could take a while. So far I've been able to kill them fast enough usually, but you never know. Oh, no one could hit the hag? That's pretty bad. So that sounds like a little bit of a weird party composition then. How did you manage that? That sounds really bad. I mean, serves you right, but still, it's kind of sad. Okay, so he's got maybe one more chance to kill us? Well, not really kill us. No, he doesn't. He's just bye-bye. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know what the bosses do, they can be really punishing. The Brigand 8-pounder as well just has a huge surprise. A shallow grave dug in haste. I think I can't touch that. I need a shovel for that, don't I? But the bosses is just, yeah, if you don't want to know what the Brigand 8-pounder does, enjoy. Because he's fun. I don't know if you've fought him already. I fought him fairly late, I think, if I remember correctly. So these guys are the protection annoyance again, so let's just do this. Ah, okay. We already covered that. Also, the bounty hunter's helmet does also not count as a shovel, James. You should know that by now. Their stun resist is not that good, so let's try to stun one. And then I can lunge next round. Haven't done that for a while. It just doesn't work that way. Don't question me, I didn't design the game. Probably won't just kill this thing. So this is going to bleed out, which is pretty nice. These are both stunned. So for a dark run, this has really been pretty awesome. I mean, we're going out of this with pretty much no stress and a lot of, or at least a pretty decent amount of loot. There's no reason to complain about that. Let's actually mark ourselves, so they might... I think they attack marked targets more, don't they? Because they're paired with the thing that marks stuff. And this way, at least, we get the riposte damage. Yeah, rent the mark. Okay, it's a lot of damage, but it's still... The return is really helpful, I think. I don't have protection reduction, so... That's probably still pretty good. And he's bleeding out, so we can stun him. I didn't get to take her. It did not work out that well. So I'm going to try again soon. I promise. Let's get rid of his stress because this. Yeah, if you want to suffer. I might do that at some point as well, but it really is not worth it right now to go complete dark runs. It's just asking for trouble. I know that there are a lot of people here on Twitch who do that, but those are the ones that have played the game, played in a New Game Plus, and are now playing it again, or playing it for a 4th or 5th time.
A trifling victory.
And so...
But a victory nonetheless.
That's just why that is happening, I think. So, I'd really like to take the Emerald again. Let's just hope that I don't hit a hunger tile, shall we? Because I at least want to see the curio interaction. And this is going to give me a little bit more money. Okay, level 3. And... I want the deeds. We can drop the keys. There's nothing in that room anyways, so we can take the key. And now we're going to leave. Anything else that I could dump off? No. Okay, there we go.
These tonics and herbs
Nah,
will stave off
I'm good,
infection
James.
and neutralize
I
contagion.
really am. So, not a bad haul here, I'd say, in terms of money. 2 diseases again, though. That's a bit annoying. Unholy Slayer, and... yeah, the worries especially is just horrible.
The preponderance of rare and
Hey, look at
exotic
that.
injury
That's what I've been waiting for.
makes this place
The treatment ward is free and the
for
medical
study of
ward is free.
suffering.
So I can get rid of all the fun stuff. Pretty much, if you want to call it fun stuff. So we definitely need to get rid of the worries. And then we might as well get rid of rabies. And then... let's sort Bolivia. So he's our first level 5. So do we since it's... these are all ranged, yeah, so I don't really care if this is a melee skill that deals less damage, so I think I'd actually like to get rid of curio interactions as weird. Oh, no, I should get rid of locked-in skills, because they're just that much more... yeah, let's get rid of those here. So, Carsten, you're going in there again. So Dark Temptation or Ruminator? Probably Ruminator still, or the... no, the forced curio interaction is horrible. So let's do that. And I'm just going in from top to bottom. Oh god, yeah, you're all bad. So let's get rid of the Bloodthirsty here. There we go. I could upgrade those. Is that worth it? Do I want to go for 3 slots? Yeah, I know I could lock in a skill, but... I don't... that's something I haven't looked into at all, and I'd rather remove something bad than lock in something good. I know that it's a possibility, and I can still do that if I unlock a 3rd slot here. We can do that, but as I've said, I think I'd rather remove yet another bad quirk than lock in a good one. I think I'd like that more. Maybe. You know what? Let's actually just do that. No, that was this one. Okay, I need for that. Okay, so we just could remove another medical thingy here. Yeah, we can do that, I guess. Hey, she's got 2. Let's get rid of syphilis first. Oh, I can do it at the same time? Oh, okay. I did not know that. I did not know that. That is... that is very important to know. So thanks for that information. It's too late now. Oh well. I'm sorry. Okay, that was dumb. But I just didn't know. So these 5 are out of commission. Yeah, I know it costs a lot. So I know it for next time. That's Thank you very much for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. If you want to catch me live during one of my streams on Twitch, feel free to follow the link to my channel and follow me there to get notified when I stream. You can also subscribe to my channel here if you haven't done so already. And then, because this is the end card in case you haven't noticed yet, here are 2 more suggestions as to what else you could watch from me. And that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.